Got a light snowfall coming down outside. Kind of pretty, as long as it doesn't get heavier. But some fun views to accompany the workout today. The workout, first lower body day of the phase. It's going to be a high volume strength day. Trying some new things today. Kicking off with a landmine clean. Just keeping it at 2 reps. No singles, no super heavy. Keeping it between 70 to 80%. I want to get more just violent, feel-good reps with the Olympic lifts instead of full setting it all the time. So we're going to try that out this phase. Kind of a different emphasis for each day. And then got the OVR jump. So I think we're going to do some single leg counter movement jumps, hops. What else? Front squats, we'll see how that's feeling with the knee. Maybe either go light or throw in some tempo work to not piss the knee off too much, since we've made some good progress with that. Some sort of single leg curl variation that I can't think of, and a bunch of other auxiliaries that I also can't think of, even though I programmed this a few days ago. But we'll see what Pascalin has cooked up for us today. And then between blocks, talking about the music that we listen to. Why I've been listening to more Christian music lately. So would love to hear from you guys if you have Spotify, or shout out Apple Music gang, Apple Music Replay. Who are your top artists? Did you have some Christian artists in there? Some country, hip hop? What are you all listening to out there? Let me know. A little complex to kick it off, and then we'll go to war. Yeah, buddy. Let us throw a 45 on, shall we? First set's going to be at 130. We're going from 130 to 150 today. Just 1 rep each side. Oh, excuse me. Maybe we'll do 2 reps for the warm-up. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 2 reps each side. So I'll do this and then throw 45 on. And a 35 and a 5. A little warmer in here today. Somehow, yesterday morning was negative 9 degrees, and now it's like 25 degrees outside. So I guess that's Iowa weather for you. So it feels a little better in here today. Nice to see. All right. First warm-up set. We'll get the OVR jump set up. Lightweight. All right. Got that on. Let's turn this on. Where do I want to set it? Let's just make sure we don't break anything. Okay. go here. And we'll go here. We'll get the phone connected. Vertical jump connected. Okay. Let's make sure it's working. Maybe I should make that a split squat jump or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get a wrist strap. Left hand to start. Actually, go right wrist. Woo! Fazio, what's up? How we doing today? Happy Friday, baby. Unless you're in Australia. Okay. Woo! Okay. How much do I bench? Last phase, I got up to, I did 271, or wow. 275 for a smooth rep, so I think I had 285 to 295 in me, but we'll call it 275 right now. Pretty happy with that. All right, 35 and a 5. How much do you bench, huh? Don't you dare give me kilograms. This is America. I'm just kidding. Just a joke. Little do you know that 275 I told you, that's in kilograms. Oops. Okay. Mobility, what are we doing? PVC weighted bench pullover. Okay. Interesting. What weight to use? What weight? Maybe just a little 2.5. Why not? Ouch! Oh my gosh. Just douched my knee. It's just something every day. I'm always hurting myself. Never actually doing the lift. Literally just walking around. Okay. I think we're good to go. We got 130 on the bar. Do 1 rep each side. 1 beautiful rep each side. We're going to do some counter movement hops. It's going to be very interesting. See how the balance is. And that weighted pullover. See how this goes here. All right. Let's start left hand. Why not? Okay. Here we go. Whew. Been a minute since I've done these. It feels kind of heavy. Still moving though. Still moving. Ooh. Been a minute for the wrist. Ow. All right. Right hand. Whew. Here we go. Whew. Not bad. Back's still kind of tight. But the reps are pretty quality. Let's get this out of here. All right. Going 3 plates. And a 5. Let's do this jump test, huh? All right. Hi, Samir. Best 6-pack workout. Best. Glute ham sit-ups and a caloric deficit. There you go. Here's your 6-pack workout. You're welcome. All right. See how this goes. Balance, baby, balance. $13.7. 13.7. All right. That's the right leg got. I'm going to take it a little easier with this one, I think. Go hands on hips. What should I do? We're going to... Try hands on hips. Ah, balance is tough. Let's try it with the arms. Ah, just pitiful. I gotta figure those out. Get a barbell out. Holy smokes. That scared me. Stay. Nothing broke. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's do this mobility, shall we? PVC with some weight on it. I need to listen to this song one more time. Can't tell if it's one I want to download or not. Whoops. All right. Let's try this out. Start with the wide grip. Dang it. Oh, my pec is so tight. We'll just stick with that. Nice. Pec is not good. Not good. Ugh. Okay. Might throw 25s on this. Rubbed in white. All right. Set 2. Cleans 140 pounds. Let's get it. I don't need chop. Hopefully, don't regret that. Just feels heavy. Gosh. Whew. Ah. Sucks picking it up and setting it down. Gosh. Sliding a little bit. Okay. Do I do split stands here? That is the question. That's what I got to figure out. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. All right. All right, let's try hands on hips here. Eleven four. Eleven four and 10. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a trap bar out for some jumps. All right, let's do this mobility, and we'll rip our last set of cleans. All right. Let's get a banger. Let's finish out these cleans. Blah. Okay. Let's get a banger. Two. All right. This is what for forearm or triceps or shoulders? That's more of a mobility variation, kind of for the lats, shoulder. Just a little different mobility variation, some weighted mobility. Nothing crazy. All right, let's get after it. One each side. Oh, this is going to feel heavy. Come on back. Work with me here. All right, here we go. Oh, muscle. Praise when I don't. I praise 'cause I know. All right, last one. It's more than a sound. My praise is a shout that brings Jericho down. All right. Whoa. This again. Too violent. Ah. It's a good last set. I'm happy with that. Whew. Oh, man, that was just heavier in general than thinking it would be. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. All right. Let's get this stuff out of here. Keep this here. Praise the Lord. Oh, my soul. I won't be quiet. My God is alive. How could I keep it inside? I won't be quiet. My God is alive. How could I keep it inside? Praise. Okay. Let's get into the message for today, huh? Actually, I'm going to move this stuff first. I won't be quiet. My God is alive. Oh my gosh. Just about biffed it. How could I keep it inside? How do I want to do these? Face this way? Let's roll with it. Let's do it. We're going to move this. And we're going to move this. We'll go right there. And we'll go right there. Make sure they connect. Yep, there it is. All right. Let's talk about the music we listen to, huh? Pretty fitting time. It is December, which means Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Replay just dropped. Always fun to see what people have been listening to throughout the year. If you got something, top artists, drop it in the comments. Love to see who you're listening to, but man, for me, I love pretty much all genres of music: country, hip hop, contemporary, pop. I mean, there's just good music everywhere, man. And it's always fun to look back, see what's been dominating the charts this year or even past years, and fun seeing what everyone else is listening to. It's kind of interesting to see this year my top artists and songs were completely dominated by Christian artists, Christian songs, a lot of Brandon Lake, Elevation Worship, Phil Wickham, a lot of their stuff. And honestly, other genres didn't really even fit in, which kind of shows what I've been listening to more this year. Like last year, it was more country based. I think like Ian Munsick, Dylan Gossett were my top ones. 2023 it was more like hip hop and rap, but this year, yeah, man, it's completely just dominated by Christian music, and I've always listened to Christian music, like that's always been in the rotation, part of my playlists, but it's always been more, I guess, like mood or situation dependent. Like if I'm having a bad day, or maybe a really good day, or on a Sunday, just kind of depends on the situation. But lately, it's been more just kind of really all that I listen to kind of dominates uh, my playlists, what I'm listening to on a daily basis, and I've just come to realize that nothing really music-wise satisfies or is more fulfilling than just worshiping and listening to worship music, and just how good God is. Um, I don't really have the desire to listen to my other songs or playlists right now. It's just I don't know. It's been kind of interesting to see. So uh, dive into that some more after this next block. Uh, Amen, says Jake. Let's go, baby. Jake, what have you been listening to this year? What would you have on your Spotify Wrapped or whatever? Oh, let's hit some front squats. Let's see how the knee is feeling. It's gonna be interesting. Oh. Oh, my soul. Oh, that's a funny video. All right, let's lock back in. All right, front squat. Let's just start out real light and see how this feels. Oh. That's really cold. Ooh, snow's down. Snow's coming down a little heavier, a little thicker. Okay. Front squat, trap bar jumps. Cable lying, single leg hip extension. Time to break out the new toy. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Not sure where to put this bad boy. As long as I'm breathing. Can I swap something out? This is tough. I might just do some regular. Frick, man. Maybe I'll just put it up between blocks. All right, let's try out these squats. Oh boy. All right, that's not bad. Long as I'm breathing, I've got a reason to praise. All right, trap bar jumps. Let's measure the output. All right, we're gonna do 3 jumps. See how high we can get. Ah. Solid. 15-3. Ooh, I gotta write down my weights. front squat. Two and a halves. I'd rather go fives, actually. Okay. That's too high. Dang it. This isn't gonna work, man. I gotta find a different way to do this. What's up, unknown? How we doing? Okay. Throw a 5 on. Okay. Gosh, I'm going slow today. New stuff, a lot of setup. We'll speed it up here. Get a song going. Okay. Get this out of here. Let's see how these go. It is my honor. All right. Not bad, not bad. $75 last set. How's my depth look there? Anyone, someone? Doesn't feel the best, but trying to not sink too deep. All right. Trap bar jumps. Ah. Whoops. Didn't have the app up. But I did get 15.5 my last rep. $65. All right. Get the trap bar out of here. Be praised. Jesus be praised. Fives on. Done with this. haste. All right, hip extension. Ugh. Ugh. Woo. Okay, last set of front squats. Nice and smooth. That's all I want. Nice and smooth. All right, here we go. Ugh. Not great, not bad. Back is so stiff. Ugh. Okay. Just gonna leave that blank. Set up for next block a little bit. I can take this barbell down. Front squats and overhead squats are hard. Yeah, they are. They are tough. They are tough. Smart boy, chill. Chill out. Hey, just because they're tough doesn't mean we don't do them. Overhead squats. I can't tell you the last time I did an overhead squat. Maybe for like mobility, but not actually loading it up. I do front squat often. Fairly often. 300 kg in back squats. That just seems outrageous. Are you the guy in here that was saying that last week, or was that someone else? Because if that was not you, then we have a lot of guys who are lifting over 700 pounds, man. Oh. Okay, let's get this out of here. Gotta get a safety bar out for later. Drop. Lowly front squats are better if you have back problems. Yeah, I mean they're more back friendly than back squats, for sure. It's a lighter load. It's a little less compressive. Yeah, smart boy, let's get into it. I'm talking about Christian music today. Right on theme with Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Replay launching. So, kind of talked earlier about how my Apple Music Replay had a bunch of Christian artists on it. So, I said this earlier, but I love all genres. I love hip hop, love country, love pop, contemporary music. Just a music guy. I still listen to a new album pretty much every single workout. I have 250 of my favorite artists and just listen to a new album every day of all sorts of genres. But a lot of modern music today is just kind of empty and even negative. Like I don't know, man. Just a lot of cussing, a lot of talk about drugs and alcohol, and Christian music just a little more fulfilling, a little more positive, and all that other stuff. There's great beats, great voices. I mean, there's so many talented musicians out there, but it's all just kind of empty. And you know, as I've started to listen to Christian playlists, Christian music more, I've seen how it's changed my perspective and mood and just kind of my approach day to day when I'm playing it throughout the day. And really at the end of the day, it's not even about us. It's not about necessarily using Christian music to make us feel better. It's about giving God the praise that he is due and he is worthy of. Hebrews 12:28 and 29 kind of hit on that. Just giving God the praise that he is rightfully due. Let us worship him acceptably with reverence and awe. And that should be a daily thing, not just for Sundays. So even before my heavy sets or like max outs, now it's Christian music that I'm pulling up because, you know, nothing fires me up more than thinking about Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. What love, what sacrifice. How does that not get you pumped up? So, I don't know, man. That's just kind of what's been going on with my music listening. But dive into that more, why what we listen to matters after this next block. I got some TRX single leg curls, TRX hold single leg curls, some depth drops, and what was the third thing? I think some sort of hip adduction. Listen to Christian rock? Hell yeah, a little bit of Skillet. Or what Christian rock bands you listen to? I gotta get this out of here. TRX hold single leg curl. Freaking gnarly. Oh, I'm going so slow today. This is usually the time when I'm wrapped up, but I had a late start and just a lot of new stuff and setup today. But it's Friday. That's alright. I won't be here Monday, I don't think, so we're just making up for that, I guess. I can find a million reasons why. I'll figure out that. Oh, good catch. Oh, didn't catch that one. Be an athlete, Colin. Okay. That should do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. What are you doing in my swamp? Alright. Brup, brup. Oops. Come on, camera. I'm gonna flip this around. Alrighty. Oh, righty then. I think we're good to go, baby. Might have to move that though. I might have to. Satan bite the dust? What the heck is that? Oh. What's my best lifts? Like my numbers or the lifts that I'm best at? This lift right here. The next lift. All right, little split stance drop. Woo! See ya, smart boy. Oh, what do I train for? What do I train for? I don't know. I've been getting asked it a lot. I just love it. I love training. Love competing with myself. Just trying to make the most of this body that the good Lord has blessed me with. Nothing too crazy. No specific sport or race other than launching some golf balls. Oh, the split stance drops? You ain't never seen that, smart boy? Good thing you didn't leave, huh? Just a little bit of force production. Gotta stick it. Gotta drop and stick, baby. You should try it out. The amount of force that's produced for that variation, you wouldn't believe it. Look into it. Search like depth drops force production or something. It's bananas. All right, what's my third exercise? Cable high hip adduction. High hip adduction. Let's do that right here. Get ready for another weird exercise, smart boy. But what am I going to put around my knee? That is the question. I think I'm going to go over here, actually. Need my 3D strap. Am I injured? I am not injured. I mean, I got like some minor stuff going on. Like, my knee's not the best. My back's a little tight, but overall, I'm pretty healthy. Ooh, the pec is also tight. Can't forget about that one. All right. Let's take off the 5. So much setup today. What was I doing programming this? All right, need my PVC pipe for balance. All right. What's my max deadlift in kgs? In kgs. I'm not very good at the whole kgs to pounds. Since this is America, we do pounds here. No, I'm just kidding. In kgs, I'm gonna guess. Let's see. I've done like 455, so that would be 200. I don't know. We'll just say over 200 kgs. That's the best I got for you. All right, you ready for this one? Working that adductor, working that groin. Don't neglect it. Don't neglect it. Ah, nice. All right. Okay. Trusty old PVC. That's right, Jake. Is this like a rehab session? No, man, we're getting after it here. You got to strengthen the small muscles too. This one's going to be crazy. TRX single leg curl. You ready for this? Ain't nothing rehabilitative about this. I'm gonna have to put this under my chin. Woo! Okay. Something specific I'm training. It's just a lower body strength day. I just work a bunch of different muscle groups, so that one's more hamstring based. That's an ACL rehab movement, I suppose, but it's also great for strengthening the hamstrings and glutes. These drops, working on force production, trying to stick it, drop into the ground, stick it in a split stance, and then working the adductor with those, getting that groin adductor strong. Not rehabbing them, training the muscle so I don't have to rehab. Just no chinks in the armor, no weaknesses. Gotta have balance, baby. All right, let's get this. Oh, not my best rep. Gotta stick it. That was better. Better. Woo! There you go. Slap some weight on the bar. I already squatted, baby. I already squatted. You came in too late. I am doing some lunges next block, but I get it. You got to do the primary movements, but you got to work the other muscle groups as well. I'm sorry if this is not the channel. If you want to see me just do 8 sets of 3 of a barbell back squat, that's not my forte. Not how I like to train. I like to get outside the box a little bit. Woo! Yep, we're getting that adductor strong. Nice and resilient. Oh gosh, about lost my balance. Okay. Woo! Okay. Last set of single leg curls here. What's my exercise split? I alternate upper lower days. I don't have a push pull focus. I try to train every single joint action, spread throughout the lift and spread throughout the week, so I can give each muscle group time to recover. So 4 blocks, 3 different exercises. Thank you, William. These guys just aren't following, and that's okay. I don't, there's no rules to this. You gotta train and evolve over time, take what other people are doing, try it out, mess with it, figure out what works for you, and I found something that works for me, baby. All right, last set of single leg curls. Let's light up these hammies. Woo! Oh, good stuff. All right. All right, I got to finish my monologue before my computer dies here. Talking about listening to music, what we're listening to. And, what you listen to, what you're listening to consistently matters, whether that's music, podcast, videos you're watching. It can definitely shape your mood, shape your attitude, your perspective. If you're listening to garbage all the time, then you're going to have a garbage perspective and mindset. But if you listen to stuff that's positive and uplifting like Christian music is, then I think you're going to be better for it. It'll change the way you think and the way that you speak. So, man, with Christian music, don't do it like how I used to do it, saving it for specific times, for good times, bad times, or specific days of the week. Just let it fill your day, your morning commute, your workouts, when you're cleaning, doing chores, working. If you're gonna listen to music, just find some good worship music. Put a good playlist together. I got my playlist in the description if you need something on Apple Music. Definitely check that out. But Just find some good Christian artists that music you enjoy listening to, some good songs, and man, just give God the praise that He's due. Worship more, and just choose music that fills you up rather than drains you. So that's all I got to say on that. Let's rip the last block here. I feel like my computer is about to die, so I might not let you guys be able to see everything. What have I been reading lately in the Bible? Good question. I read one chapter from the Old Testament, one from the New Testament every day. So Old Testament just started Zechariah, one of the prophets, early on in that. And then New Testament, reading the book of Ephesians. So just read Ephesians 5 today. So I think I'm getting towards the end of that. But yeah, both pretty good books. I love reading Paul's letters and learning more of the historical context behind it. So Ephesians is good stuff. Good stuff. What have you been reading there, Jake? What have you been reading in the Bible? Up. 5% battery. Oh boy, we're running low on time, people. I'll see if I can at least get this, the first set of this block in for you, so you can at least see what I'm doing. No promises, though. All right, we got safety bar hand-assisted X lunge, safety bar calf raise, and a little band neck rotation. Okay, so I'll hold on to the rack. I need a plate to stand on for calf raises. Ugh. Beautiful. James and Romans, lots of good theology. Yes, indeed. James is short, like only 4 chapters, right? But there's some gold in there from the brother of Jesus. But Romans is fire too, a little longer book, but a lot of great chapters. I think Romans 6 is my favorite. Been memorizing some of that. I'm gonna need something to hold on to here. Some actual handles, maybe. Well, that might work. We'll roll with it. Maybe just throw some 25s on. All right, computer's about